melanoma survivor. She just celebrated her 4-year cancer survivory. She is an American Cancer Society volunteer. She's also the top individual fundraiser for the 2012 Downtown Relay for Life.
Yeah.
Over $10,000. She's the 2013 co-chair for the Downtown Relay for Life, as well as the 2013 American Cancer Society Hero for Hope.
Hi.
She's the co-founder for the San Diego chapter of Stupid Cancer, and she's also a fellow mass kicker. Please give a big round of applause for our sister in the fight, Kristen Albair.
Sister in the fight. I've never been introduced that way. So this is my cheat sheet. I apologize. I did this on my way home. I was talking to my phone and letting it write it for me, so hopefully this makes sense. Like Clay said, I'm a melanoma survivor. Do a lot with American Cancer Society, and that's actually what first got me into this whole survivor world that we're all in now. I learned that the definition of a survivor, according to the American Cancer Society, is anybody that's been told you have cancer. And I remember I had to say that at a relay event in front of a bunch of people, a lot more people than this. And that's kind of when it hit me. I realized that cancer doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care who you are, how old you are, how healthy you have been up until that point. It hits people at different times for different reasons. And so that's when it hit me. Survivor is anybody who's heard the words, you have cancer. And the reason that hit me so hard is because I only had stage 1 cancer. And that's something for me that I didn't really think of myself as a survivor. I didn't really fight anything. I'm unique in this group. I mean, first of all, how many survivors are here? I just want to see hands, because there's a lot of them that are hiding in the group. So we're not the only ones, us three. But one thing that this group has made me realize is that it's not about what type of cancer you had, what stage it was. No, I'm gonna use Jen's lingo here. Nobody fucking cares because it's fucking cancer, and it sucks. So, and that's one thing that I didn't feel worthy of being in this group when I first when we first founded our San Diego chapter of Stupid Cancer. It was 2 years ago, actually. I've known Eric for 2 years now. We met. There were 4 of us that started the chapter, and I remember they're telling their stories, and their stories are amazing. And I'm sitting there going, oh God, I hope they don't ask me my story because mine is nothing like that. And Eric looked at me and he said, Kristen, so where did you have treatment? And I said, I didn't have treatment. And he kind of looked at me and said, oh, that's awesome. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess it is. But I felt like I almost had to compete with the stories. And over the last 2 years, I realized it's not a competition. And I've never felt so welcome as I have with this group of people ever in my whole life, with anything I've ever done. Being a survivor is this very unique club that nobody wants to be a part of, but once you're in it, it's kind of freaking awesome. I don't know how to explain it, but no one's ever downplayed my story. Nobody's ever made me feel like, oh, you only had stage 1 cancer, so you don't count. I didn't go through the stem cell transplants and chemo and the surgeries that all of you guys had to go through. I had 1 surgery and I was done. But I actually wanted to kind of dedicate this toast tonight to one of our survivor friends who's not here. His name's Eric as well. His name's Eric Martin, and he's one of my melanoma brothers. We met him this summer, and he is actually really battling cancer right now. They thought that it was gone, and it's actually spread to his liver, and he is in the process right now of going back and forth between here and Maryland. He's in a clinical trial, and it's been crazy. And I spoke to his mom last night, and I told her we were all getting together, and I wanted to dedicate this to him because he's an example of melanoma that wasn't so easy, and he's fighting for his life right now. And so I know he wishes he could be here, so I want to dedicate this to him. And I want to thank you guys because Jen talked about family, or Amanda talked about family, Jen talked about friends. And I don't have any family in San Diego, but I consider you guys my family. The survivor world, as some of you will discover soon, is amazing, and it is like a family. And you guys are some of my best friends. I call this part of my life in San Diego my second life in San Diego because it's been since I met all of you. And my life is now amazing. It wasn't so amazing before, so I thank you guys so much. I'm serious. So being a survivor is not just a name, it's a status, it's something to be proud of. And whether you've had cancer, you have it, you're fighting it, or you were just diagnosed, you're still a survivor. And I just want you guys to know that you're all part of this family. And thank you for letting me be part of the family. And so I don't have a drink in my hand, but I will pretend like I do.
This is yours.
And, oh, okay, I guess I do. So this is for Eric Galvez and Eric Martin, who's not here. And cheers to everybody who's a survivor and to all of us who want to keep fighting. Thank you guys so much for coming. Cheers.